Hello and welcome to How to Internet. In this series, we are going to be teaching you how to use your computer or laptop. Now, chances are, if you're watching this series, you just received yourself a computer, whether it be a desktop, which is the style of computer that is in the shape of a tower with a monitor, or a laptop. This is aimed to guide you through how to use it. Now, we're going to start with the absolute basics of how to use it. To begin with, you're going to have a couple different input methods for your computer. Now, if you have a desktop, which is the one with the big tower, you're going to have what is referred to as a mouse. And if you do not have a mouse, you're going to go and you need to go out and purchase one. Now, a mouse looks generally like this. They're a ovular shape with two buttons, one on the left, one on the right, and a scroll wheel down in the center. Now, the button on the left is going to be what you use to perform standard operations to click on things. Like, if I click Visit here with the left button, it opens up a tab. But, if I click on it with the right button, it'll open up options. So, right now, we're just going to be using the left click. And if you have a laptop instead of a computer, it's going to look a little bit different. You may still very well have a mouse for a laptop, and personally I prefer to use a mouse. But a laptop has what's called a touchpad on the bottom. It's this little rectangular shape that you can see in the bottom. Now, to move around your mouse, you are going to just simply want to slide the mouse. If I slide it left, the little cursor moves left. If I slide it to the right, the cursor moves to the right. If I slide it away from me, the cursor moves up. If I slide it towards me, the cursor moves down. Now, the touchpad on the laptop is going to work very similarly, but rather than holding a mouse, you're going to place your finger on the touchpad, slide to the left to move left, slide to the right to move right, slide away from you to move up, and slide towards you to move down. And the laptop again is going to have those two buttons, but rather than being on the top like they are, rather than being out front like they are in a mouse, they're going to be at the very bottom of the touchpad. One half of the bottom is going to be your left half for the left mouse button, and the other half is going to be your right half for the right mouse button. Now, there's going to be a couple different things you're probably going to want to do with your computer. The very first of which is you're probably going to want to connect to the internet. And chances are, if you're watching this video, you already know what left click is, and you already know what the internet is. But this is for the people out here who, they're new to computers, and their niece, nephew, son, daughter, friend, whatever, were like, here, whoever you are associated to me, watch this video and it'll teach you how to use the computer. So now to access the internet itself, you're generally going to have three different options for your Internet Explorers. You're going to have the flat-out Internet Explorer, which is this icon you see here. I personally don't recommend it, but it's not bad. You are going to have Microsoft Edge, which is this little E. You can see at the screen right here. Stay away from it. It is garbage. Ignore it. Now there's what I use, which is Google Chrome, which is this little circular and kind of red, green, yellow logo that you see. Now to open it, you're going to want to there are three options of how you can find it. You can either find it on your desktop page, which would be in this area, look for this icon and left click on it. Or it could be in your bottom, what's called a taskbar, this little black line you see across the bottom of the screen, that is your taskbar. If you click on the same logo there, it will open it. Or if you do not see the logo to appear anywhere, you tap in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen where this little white bar is. Then you go to your keyboard and you type in what the name of it is. So that's either going to be Internet Explorer, Chrome, which is the one I recommend, or Edge. But again, stay away from Edge. Now once you've found it, you're going to want to left-click on it. One left click usually will not open it. You have to quickly tap the left mouse button twice to open it. Now you are on the internet, assuming you're connected to internet. That's an essential thing. Actually, let's quickly go over it. So if you're using a laptop, you're just going to want to go to the bottom left right-hand corner of your screen where you see this kind of like little monitor looking thing with a cable. You're going to want to click on it. It'll search for the available internet sources. You're going to want to click on whichever source yours is. Then it'll prompt you to sign into it. I can't show you that because this computer does not have wireless. It only has wired. And so if you have a computer, if you have a desktop computer as opposed to a laptop, chances are you're in the same boat as I am, where you're going to be using a cable instead of wireless. So your cable is going to look like this. Little guy right here. It is going to go into the back of your desktop computer, into the little slot that looks like it. Once it's in, it should glow a bright color, typically either an orange, red, yellow, or green. But if it doesn't glow a color, just push it in a little bit. If it still doesn't glow a color, your computer may not have that feature. Okay, so now that you're connected to the internet and have your internet browser open, let's start with teaching you how to get back to these videos should you need them again. You're going to go to this bar in the top corner, at the very top right here. Okay? You're going to want to left click on it and press the backspace button until everything in that bar is gone. Then you are going to type youtube.com. You're going to want to put no spaces in there and just hit enter. Now, this will bring you to the site of YouTube. Now here, it has my videos on it. It also has countless other videos. It's a good place for some entertainment or learning, which is what you're doing right now. But if you want to find specifically my videos, what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to this little bar you see right here, make sure it's empty, and you're going to type in Brass Sprocket. BRASSPROCKET. Now, the top result you see here with the little gear that says Brass Sprocket, that's going to be my account. You're going to want to click on it with the left mouse button. Now, that brings you to my YouTube channel page. If you click videos, you can find the videos, which this video will be within all of the videos, but you'll have to do some searching to try and find it. What I recommend you do is you press playlists. And so these two playlists will not appear here when you click playlists, but instead there will be a playlist called How to Use a Computer. You're going to want to click on that and it'll start playing all of my How to Play a Computer videos. So that is how you get onto YouTube and how you watch my future videos to help you learn to use your computer. I'll see you guys next time when I can make my next video. This has been the Brass Sprocket, and I hope you learned something.